Good morning YouTube. The 21st, March the 21st, 2020. My name's Adam. Welcome to my channel. It's 18 minutes past 8 in the morning. We've got an MOT today on the Street Triple R and some new rubber. And I've got all my all my leather gear on and boots, new boots, and an alien bike, so everything feels a bit strange and alien at the moment because I've only rode this bike once. What's that? Not straight. That's my quad lock that my phone's attached to, and I've got my tank bag on. So I've got to meet my mate Ray at 9 at our usual meeting place, the BP petrol station. So I thought I'd just go for a quick half an hour ride round, give you a bit of an update of what's going on the channel. During these testing times, I don't think there's going to be a lot of time for enjoying motorbikes, but let's not really touch on that depressing subject, shall we? Yep, so we're going to Jennings Race Products at Accrington or Oswald's Whistle, whichever. I think it is officially in Oswald's Whistle. I could be wrong, it could be officially in Accrington. I'm not from that neck of the woods, but not too far down the road. And I could have gone back to Pottery's Motorcycles with this and got the MOT done, but by the time I've rode all the way down there, tank of fuel, and I suppose you're supporting local bike shops, and especially now they're going to need it, aren't they? So this will be the last big expense I'm going to be spending on anything at the moment. Get some tyres, get the MOT done, and then that's it. I've got a bit of crash protection, I've not put it on yet. Some frame sliders and some axle protectors. I've already bought them, they're in the shed ready to go on. But other than that, ladies and gents, it's time to put our tin hats on, innit? Keep our lids on. Batten down the hatches and batter on through. What a time we're going through, eh? It's hard not to talk about it, innit? 'Cause it's just a topic on everybody's lips. But I'm going to get on the bike today and I'm not going to talk about coronavirus, but it's the topic that everybody's talking about. It's hard not to. Just all got to look out for each other. All look out for each other, make sure we're all safe. Look after your neighbours. Wash our hands regularly. Those who can go to work, go to work. Those who can't, I feel sorry for you, I really do. But I mean, whatever political agenda you are at the moment, it's time to get behind this government, because I think they're doing all they can. And people will have difference of opinions, but I think they're doing all they can. You know, whether you like Boris or not, whether you're a Tory or not, I mean, whether you voted for Brexit or not, you know, at the end of the day, we were, you know, that vote had been cast and we had to come out of Europe, and Boris come in, and to me he just come in and got the job done where others failed to get the job done, and he seems to be doing alright with this. I mean, the poor bloke looks bleeding shattered, he really does, on his daily updates. Anyway, we can't all dwell on that, can we? Let's talk motorbikes. It's only going to be a short little blast round this till I go meet up with Ray, and I'll probably switch the camera off and Just head on over to where we're going here. Head on over to Jennings. Let's go straight on. Tops up with fuel. Not HPO with these mirrors, so I think one thing I will have to buy is a set of bar-in mirrors, because I just can't get these mirrors right for me. Oh, they'll not be Triumph, they'll be aftermarket. So I think they want 80 quid a side, Triumph. 80 quid each. £160 a bleeding pair. Or is it 90 quid? No, I think it's 79, yeah, it's 80 quid a pair. Cool. That was me getting the blipper wrong. Letting off as I'm blipping. But not the blipper, is it? It's quick shifter. Wish I had a blipper. Oh, she's feisty. She's feisty. All the pubs closed as well. They've definitely ramped it up a wee bit, haven't they, last night? But you know what, I mean, if we have to go for a bit of hardship for a couple of months to get on top of this and sort it out, that's what we have to do. Government's backing people with 80% of the wages, and then obviously leaving it on your company's discretion to top the rest up. Let's see how we all get on. Was to try and get in a little bit earlier and go up towards Winter Hill, but as everything, left the house this morning, needed to put fuel in the car, got to the petrol station, luckily before I put any fuel in I realised I didn't have my wallet, went back, couldn't find it, looked about everywhere and then found it on the passenger seat of the wife's car. She picked me up last night. It must have slipped out. It only had me tracksuit bottoms on, so it must have slipped out of there. It's another thing as well, all the test centres are shut down. It's affecting everybody, isn't it? Affecting everything and everybody. All the test centres are shut down, so I know, is it JB Motor Vlogs? He's on an A2 licence. He went to do his test this week, put a vlog up. He went to do his test this week. Only a young lad on his A2. Going up obviously to his A licence, and his tests were cancelled. They didn't know until they got to the test centre, so that must have sort of been like a last minute decision. God. Don't so come up like that Versys does. Let it go, Adam, let it go. You've not got her anymore, she's gone. She's gone, the one that got away. My first love. My first love for motorcycles, she's gone. But I'm gonna love this baby once I get used to it. Going to be going too mad on any of these roads because I'm just not used to the bike or anything. Well, there they have them. Now I'm going to be teased into playing. He'll know the road, he lives here. plate. Yeah, brand new bike. It's got bar and mirrors. What is that? It's a Triumph. You have a look at it as it goes here. It is. Oh, he's letting me out. Someone's got some money then. What are they then? About 20 grand. Triumph Rocket. Or more. Triumph Rocket, eh? Which way should we go? We'll leave Mr. Triumph Rocket to go his own way. Camber on that road changes so much. Got the right groove in it where probably where the heavy vehicles, the trucks and stuff have been coming round the roundabout. I'll keep my eye on my speed on this. You're up to so it's well, we're not really, because I'm still not took this bike back to get him to recalibrate this tachometer, because it's definitely don't read right. It certainly doesn't read right. Always shows a little bit over. Nope. I'm wearing leather gear for the RST leather gear, well any leather gear, for the first time in my life. Well, on a motorbike anyway. Not in the bedroom. There's that PVC gear in the bedroom. Oh god. I hope Ray's trying to ring me now. I can't answer. I'm on the bike. I have to stop and answer it. Maybe something's not right. No, he was having problems. I mean, he said it was all up and running last night. He was having problems with his fob. Get his immobiliser off on his Diablo. He had to change the battery on it, but he said it was all running and fine last night. He's not tried to get it out this morning, and it's all gone a bit pear-shaped. We'll have to stop in a moment, ladies and gents, and ring you. I need to get me what's it? I need to get my comms put in this helmet. I've got it on my other helmet. I need to get it put in this helmet. Could have took the call, no problem then. Bloody easy grips on them. Let's pull in here. Pull on this estate and ring Raymondo. Hope he's alright. If we can't get a run in, we'll have to shoot over to Jennings on our own. Let's pull in here. Right, YouTube, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hello YouTube, we're back. Ray's missus is a care worker, so she's had to bob into work. And he's got a delivery coming from B&Q. And they've just told him it should be here before 9:05. So we just let him know. He's running a little bit late, and if it doesn't turn up, he'll let me know when I get to garage. Our meeting spot. And I can set off over there on my own. Get mine MOT'd first, and hopefully he'll get there before his MOT time. If you're wondering why I've got the map on, even though I know where I'm going, it's called the Riser app. Something when I got the quad lock for my phone holder and quad lock, recommended downloading the Riser app. So you put in your destination and then choose either fastest route, curvy, or super curvy. And then it just takes you wherever. So I've gone for curvy. It's taking me 24 minutes. We'll have to shave a bit off that, so it might be pretty pointless telling you that now, because 24 minutes would put me late at the garage. I don't really know what curvy route it could really take from here to the garage. I just thought I'd stick it on and see what it does. But when I've been sticking it on, you know, just sat at home, just sort of like, right, I'll settle, put in super curvy, and picks out different routes than I've been on, so I might start using it a couple of times when we're just going out and got nowhere to go. Stick it on, do a round trip. You just stick it on round trip and put how far you want to go from your house or from wherever you are. Put super curvy round trip and off you go. It'll take you on a super curvy round trip, and you can set the distance then from short right up to long. You'll put it at medium. It's usually like a 2-hour round trip. Which is not bad for a run out, is it? The Riser app, if anyone wants to get it. There's other ones, isn't there? And I think all these motorbike sat navs use it now, but if you've got a smartphone, I mean, if you've already got a smartphone, I'd just recommend getting it. It doesn't have to be a quad lock, any sort of phone holder, and just use your phone. Use Google. What do you need a motorbike sat nav for? Most of these smartphones these days are waterproof. If not, you can get a waterproof case for it. Paying hundreds of pounds out for a sat nav when you've got one that you use every day. Wise it out. It'd be nice to have the camera off in a bit. I'll get a 45-50 minute ride over to Jennings. Just forget about the world for an hour now. Forget about all this that's going on. Turn the cameras off. That's what we should all do. Because inevitably, when you're out on the bike and you're talking, again, the comedy always comes back round, doesn't it, to what's going on at the moment. Think of the quickest way to go. Probably straight down an up station road. Yeah, there's no getting away from it, is there? Use the bike as a bit of a release. Get out. Don't put your camera on, or have your camera on, but don't commentate, don't narrate. Just get a blast. Go for a blast. Blast the world away, leave it all behind you. That's my advice anyway. That's what I'll be doing shortly. on doors here when I get here, and then we can just shoot off. Get something to eat over there if he's here. If he's not, I might grab something quick. If the delivery turns up, I don't know what he's getting delivered. I think it's a bed and something else. A bed and a wardrobe, I think. Shouldn't take long to offload it. Yeah, that's great, huh? I have my foot on it properly. Yep, so okay YouTube, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my subscribers. Lost one of them last night. They're bored into tears. Down to 106 now. Never mind. Yep, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Give me the thumbs up, give me the thumbs down, ring the bell so you get notified as and when I put any more content up. Thanks again, thanks all for watching. You all stay safe, ride safe if you can get out on your bikes, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.